Well, as we've been telling you, businesses in the Fox Valley just continuing to rally around those affected by the tornado. Luigi's Pizza giving away 12 more pies before noon today. 180 pizzas on Tuesday and Wednesday combined. They say some of their workers just loaded up a wagon, walked 10 blocks across Menasha to feed homeowners and workers helping to clean up debris. They've been delivering pizzas and other items all around the area since the tornado struck. And even after giving away all these pizzas this week, they tell us they have enough for another 200 pizzas. The community response, even bringing together those who don't always see eye to eye.
It's amazing. We had a lady come in. She expressed that her and her neighbor don't necessarily get along, but they had trees in their yard and their house was destroyed, and her neighbor was the first lady to step up and kind of bring a group of people together to help her.
Luigi's also says they are looking for donations of cleaning supplies. You can find a list of what they need on our website, wbay.com/links.